I'm the last guy to knock a revolution. I've led a few of those, you know. I admire revolutionaries. I respect evolutionaries. They are the lifeblood of the bloodline. So when Solo Sikoa seized the moment and became the tribal chief in Roman Reigns' absence, I didn't like it. I don't even think I respected it. But something deep down in me admired it. That took some forward thinking.
I'm the chief now!
Now we all know what happened when the OG bloodline, led by Roman Reigns, faced the new rogue bloodline, led by Solo Sikoa, in the War Games. But there was a discussion here while planning the WWE 2K25 showcase that has me, your wise man, admittedly a little intrigued. What if War Games was limited to only OG bloodline, no honorary uses, versus Solo's rogue bloodline, no honorary uses? It's 4-on-4 Roman Reigns. The Usos, Sami Zayn, versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tongaloa, and the most dangerous new competitor WWE has ever seen, the Samoan werewolf Jacob Fatu. What happens then? This is your moment to determine who is the real bloodline. This is your moment to determine who is the only bloodline. This is where the bloodline's legacy and the bloodline's future is in your hands.
The following contest is the men's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins. The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. And now, let the War Games begin!
The Bloodline is in chaos. This wrestling dynasty is on the brink of collapse.
This conflict goes far beyond acknowledgement, Michael. This man and the original Bloodline are fighting for their livelihood.
Introducing first, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event, Jey Uso!
This man and the rest of the original Bloodline is under attack. The new Bloodline will do whatever it takes to wipe out the old guard.
But this man and the rest of his crew will not go down without a fight. This is a power struggle that could not be contained by a traditional 20-by-20 ring. He's ready to bring the heavy fire to the new Bloodline.
The original Bloodline was created with the wisdom of the elders, but this man and the new Bloodline are destroying what was built.
Well, this conflict was unfathomable until now. The new Bloodline is ready to hunt.
And from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu!
The new Bloodline does not live by a code. They do not act with honor. This man says the OG Bloodline will suffer the consequences of their disloyalty.
We are looking at a heavy hitter with pure malice in his eyes.
And he's looking to make his name at the expense of the old guard of the Bloodline.
The OG Bloodline have never faced a threat like this.
The island of relevancy is no more. The OG Bloodline is fighting bloodthirsty savages who will feast on whatever they can.
There will be no hesitation in pulling the trigger, and the OGs have got to match that ferocity.
And gentlemen, it is time for Bloodline War Games. Roman Reigns, the Usos, and Sami Zayn versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu.
Both of these sides have a deep and abiding hatred for one another. Solo felt he was held down. His crew never called up during Roman's time as the tribal chief.
But most of the men on Roman's side were unceremoniously removed from the Bloodline, courtesy of Solo Sikoa. And those who weren't have faced continued attacks from the new Bloodline.
And the winners tonight are very likely to be considered the true Bloodline by the WWE Universe. Let's see who comes out on top tonight.
Flapjack! Way up there.
Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the Bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase this, is Sami Zayn still Usi?
I think he is, Corey. Sami seems elated to be fighting alongside Jay and even Jimmy. Those are his dogs.
A consistent attack being mounted on Jacob Fatu.
Jacob's having trouble assessing the situation.
A lot to prove from the new Bloodline tonight. Gentlemen, do you think they can do it?
Absolutely, Cole. Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, and Tama Tonga have been competing on a different level as of late.
They have won some major matches and earned titles too, but I worry they might not be as ready for War Games as Roman's crew. There's a lot more big match experience in general on Roman's side.
No, that may be true. Solo's side has youth and a devil-may-care attitude that can work out tremendously inside War Games. I expect Solo's side to go all out here inside this sadistic structure.
8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jay, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo's squad tonight, and he'll deal with the rest of his fractured family later.
Elbow drop. And an elbow.
He's in a very bad spot, totally out of it.
From way up, a double axe handle. Smothering offense now from Jey Uso.
Yeah, Jay has all the wheels turning now.
My goodness, the human skeleton shouldn't have to endure a smash like that.
Every successive move is putting their opponent in a dicey situation.
This is getting scary now. No one can survive this much.
And it is clear the mission now is to destroy and incapacitate.
The next entrant incoming to even up the odds.
Tonga Loa now entering the fray of Bloodline War.
Uso splash! Can Jacob Fatu come back from that? Oh, turns the hammer into a projectile and nails it.
Tonga Loa is waiting a bit right now.
Any attempts of offense from Tonga Loa are being sapped. And Jey Uso having a little fun with another.
I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every Bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times.
Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the Bloodline. If he's the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the tribal chief may come sooner than anyone thinks. A narrow escape.
A quick reversal by Jay. Float over. Into a DDT.
Zayn exposed here.
Connecting on the DDT.
Did Jacob Fatu get enough of it?
It's about to be an uphill battle for one team once this clock hits 0.
Guys, look at the eyes. This could be a precursor to an end. He can barely gain his footing, and he has no clue what's coming. Here's the buzzer, and Jimmy Uso is looking for revenge against the new Bloodline in War Games. Come on now. Is it not enough that they're already coming in with an advantage here? Is this really necessary?
Sammy's scheme sure helping him out there.
Yeah, and this is the hostility Jacob Fatu wanted to bring.
Gotta be a bit tough for Jay to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the way that Jay has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to Uso.
And looking at Jey Uso.
Crucial moment for Tonga Loa.
Just trying to pound their opponent into the ground even further. Strong display. Sami Zayn with a big boot.
No doubt, Sami just ended this.
One step ahead there.
It's been a hardship for these superstars to get to this point. I think these fans are driving them to go on that extra inch.
You can sense the ride these fans have been on, and I'm right there with them.
OG Bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new...
There's no good reason to be standing on the cage like this.
Ooh, nasty shot to the... I can't look.
Oh, no! What impact!
Taking the most extreme risk possible, but will it ultimately pay off?
Look out! He fails to connect. This is right for him. Looking for something under the apron before entering.
He might be the smartest man in the ring right now, ensuring himself a bit of an edge.
The teams are squared up, but he doesn't think that's enough, apparently. Just burying their opponent with that trash can.
Oh, man.
Solo Sikoa, leader of the new Bloodline, has put himself ahead of the table, called himself tribal chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
Well, Solo has grown in power with big wins and title reigns, but this is his biggest test yet. If his crew can defeat Romans, Sikoa will be everything he says he is and more. Not ace from way out. That scary look in his eyes, fixated on the opposition. Up high.
Countdown underway. The odds about to no longer be even. Super kick. Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side, we see Zayn.
Is Zayn closing this out?
Down on the ground, getting pummeled by that hammer. What a headbutt. Vicious. That's a well-targeted attack to the body.
If you're on the opposite side of this entry, you are bracing for a fight.
And he's just been tossed aside into a new terrain.
Great resistance and a neckbreaker counter. Oh, it is aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy. Ouch. Clothesline. What impact.
Meanwhile, it's Jimmy.
Jimmy with a game ender.
If there's one man here,
Uso. Uso splash. Jimmy with a game ender.
perfect kick.
Super kick finds the mark.
Super kick.
nailed all of it.
And now the new truck from the top.
Going up the cage now, must have some sort of strategy in mind.
Top rope.
But now here's Jey Uso.
Will Jey take advantage?
They're not going to go into this one without a little backup in their corner. Oh, wait a second.
Whoa, turn that kendo stick into a long gun.
He's been dealt a good deal of damage.
Oh, man.
Ouch. Numbers about to be even, but not before he brings in a little backup from the outside.
That was vicious. Will Jimmy seal this up?
Super kick! This is where stubbornness might catch up to him.
Yeah, he's taking a lot of blows in the head. You know he won't quit.
And clearly some targeted offense coming his way there.
Going after your opponent's head is brazen, but very effective.
Climbing the cage?
Honestly, not a great move.
This is a war of wills at this point.
At this point,
Now looking at Jey.
Jey can seal it here.
Kick. He's still reeling and more punish.
Blast off. Super kick. Kidneys.
Nasty boot by Zayn.
No doubt. Sammy just ended this. Eyes are squarely set on Jimmy here. What impact! Right in the kisser.
We are witnessing a militia.
Terrible position for Jimmy. Insulting.
That hit connects from Roman Reigns. Oh, that was going to leave a mark. Transitions into the pin. Is this it? Kick out just before two.
This is insanity.
Did you expect anything less?
Oh, blow the breadbasket. You can see all the brutality the original Bloodline team has dished out. Everyone on Solo's team are filling the War Games cage with their own blood. But meanwhile, Zayn.
Sammy ended it there.
And he fights it off.
He refuses to stay down.
Pure instinct. It's a fail. Oh, and a small package.
Making the save there.
Tonga setting it up. Good.
That could put Solo down for good.
He's able to beat a 2 count.
You gotta be kidding me. What just happened?
I don't know, but I think it just blew the roof off this arena.
And you can sense the desperation mounting as that last move couldn't fail.
Will Jimmy seal this up? He's getting fired up now, really feeding off this crowd.
Into the cover.
The feet are on the ropes, come on.
This could be the end of the night for Jey Uso. Meanwhile, we have Roman Reigns. Oh, look at this. What a headbutt.
That's mounted with punches. And a nasty stop to finish it off. Ooh, turning all over their opponent.
Come on. Blood and
Steal this one.
Kicks out after one.
How have we not? Winding up. Boom! Samoan spike.
Jey is out. That is it.
What now?
Delivers the headbutt right between the eyes.
Here's the pin attempt. He comes to the rescue for his team. Shoulders down. Does he have it? And he kicks out of the pin at one.
He refuses to stay down.
Pure instinct.
And some late game offense from Jacob Fatu, who finds the mark.
No doubt about it. It is do or soaring.
Look at Jey Uso going top.
Reigns delivers a Superman punch. Not done yet.
Trap pin. Roman could put it away here.
Roman's original Bloodline crew found a way to work together and reestablish their dominance.
You may not know who your brother or enemy is by their last name, but when you're in battle, look to your left, look to your right. That's family. And this is the one true Bloodline.